Hello. Today I want to talk about how I found my voice as a Gen X in a world full of social media stars. As a Gen Xer, and I'm on that top side of that Gen Xer, closer to the baby boomer side. And as that, it was really hard to decide to learn to make money in the digital marketing field. As a Gen Xer, I was better at um, listening. I'm in the mental health field, so I'm better at listening to people and learning. That's where my work is. And I remember when the internet came out. I can remember where I was, what I was doing. I actually had a travel agency then, which the internet put me out of business. Actually had a travel agency when the internet came out, and I remember learning about it and trying to figure out how we were going to do this, how this was going to work. The internet came along and put a lot of businesses out of business, but that's part of progression. And currently, I kind of, was leery about getting on digital marketing and doing this online and talking online. It took me weeks before I even went live and did a live to work myself up to it, because most of the people who are content creators are younger. And I just kept thinking, there's so many people out there. Somebody can relate to me. Somebody grew up with the rotary dial phones or had to stop at the payphone and call their mom to let them know where they were. My kids don't understand this. Like, they have no idea what that means to stop at a payphone and call your mom. So that's kind of where I was at when I went into this program. I purchased digital marketing program because I wanted my daughter to be a content creator when she went to college next year. Little did I know, I was started doing the program, and the program was so fantastic, step by step, really gave me confidence about being consistent and about my age, and then there's an audience for everybody. So I thought, maybe I could do this as a Gen Xer. Maybe I can figure this out. And like I said, it's taken me several weeks before I decided to even go live. I've listened to trainings. I've gone through the program multiple times. I've got multiple streams of income going and started, but it took me a while. Like, the mentor kept saying, you have to go live, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. I'm a Gen Xer. Nobody wants to hear from me. And they just reminded me that there's a audience out there for every age, that I have stories to share, that people can relate to my journey, that they can remember, just like me when the internet came out. If you're just joining, I was saying, I can remember where I was the day that the internet came out, the first time that I got on it. And I actually owned a travel agency. So the internet, within 3 to 5 months, I would say that the internet put my travel agency out of business, because people could go online and book their airline tickets and their vacations. And so I held on for a little while with my business accounts. But even then, they figured out they could do, so have their secretary, have somebody in-house go online and book their travel a lot easier. So it was a really hard business that the internet just kind of took over. And so then I had to regroup and was like, okay, what am I going to do next? So at 38, I went to college and got my master's degree in social work and became a mental health provider. And that's what I currently do. Have a full-time job and several different side hustles. So when I was doing this, I was looking to see, my daughter's going to college next year. She's picked a very expensive program. I'm super excited for her. She's picked an expensive program. And so when I was looking into digital marketing, I was looking more as for her to be a content creator. Like, how can she get paid to be a content creator? Because this is the world of social media stars, not Gen Xers. So but when I started reading it, I was like, okay, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can do this. I can figure out how it's done. And so I started it. I got it going. I got my TikTok account going. I got another TikTok account going where I got into as an affiliate at the TikTok shop, which is great. So I got that going. And then I have another TikTok account where I'm working on being a content creator. So I'm following the program just like they said, the digital marketing program, step by step, doing everything they said, except I wasn't going live. Because I was like, I just am not ready to go live. Don't think I can go live. That's scary and nobody wants to listen to me. And, I'm also on the side of people where I listen to people, I don't have to say much. I give some guidelines. We maybe work on some goals. I give some advice, but it's mostly people helping them along their trauma journey is what I spend most of my day doing. So this was a lot different, knowing that I was going to have to get on here and just talk with no feedback. And so if you are in the comments, please talk back. Like, where are y'all from? Tell me where you're from. Tell me what stopped your scroll. Are you a Gen Xer like me? I'm from Texas, in case you didn't catch the Southern accent there. So I am from Texas, and this is my journey as a Gen Xer, learning to do digital marketing. And when I say Gen Xer, I'm up there on the edge, probably at the baby boomer level. So what happened was I was looking for my daughter to be a content creator next year in college and make some money, trying to figure out how she could do that. When one of my friends posted, she's a realtor, and she posted that she started digital marketing to grow her business. And so I messaged her and was like, okay, tell me about it. Is this something that my daughter can do to create content? Because in my mind, I'm Gen Xer, I'm not getting online talking. So that's kind of what I thought, is like, this is for her. I'm going to figure it out before she goes to college next year so I can have it all set so she can make some money. And when I got the program, she was telling me all the benefits of the program, how flexible it is, how you get 100% profit, how it teaches you multiple streams of income, how it's totally automated. And the best part is the low investment. I invested $929. That was $900 for the program and $25 to get a brand new business website going and business email. And everything's totally automated. I haven't had to do anything on that since. So there's no technology. I have no monthly overhead. It's rejection free. I do not have to call any of my friends or family. I did not want to do that. I made that really clear when I started looking at it, that we don't want to bother people. We don't want to call friends and family. And my mentor said, you just have to get online and tell your story. You don't have to do any of that. So I was like, okay, I'll do that, but I'm not ready to go live. Like Gen Xer, rotary phone, Atari, stop at the payphone, call mom, tell her where I'm at. I'm not up on technology, even though I use it every day for my job. That's doing database stuff. That's doing typing. That's not doing getting online where people can listen to me. So, but I decided to go ahead and invest the $900 and buy into the digital real estate, because that's ultimately what this is. I want to figure out how to monetize all my social media. That I don't have any more time to get another job. I have a full-time job, several contract jobs. I'm blessed to be in the mental health field where there's always contract work. So I don't have any time to get another job, to put into another job, but I needed another income without having another bill, meaning overhead. So we have a small business, a seasonal business. It's a Christmas business. And I was not looking for another bill, not to have any overhead. We have a payment on that. We have utilities on that. We have insurance on that. So I didn't need another business where I had overhead. I don't need any more bills. I just needed some more income to kind of figure out how we're going to get my daughter through college, how we're going to get her through this program that's extremely expensive that she wants to go to, and how can I support her in that? So that is what we did, what interested me in the digital marketing for her initially. But now for me, and I figured out like this is a really high demand industry. There's over 500 billion people on social media daily, on one of the social media platforms or multiple daily. And it's a $40 billion industry that Forbes says will grow exponentially in the next few years. So it's in high demand. Brick and mortar retail is going to be out the door. You can already get your groceries delivered, get to your porch. You can already, I can remember, this is telling my age too as a Gen Xer, like I can remember when you couldn't buy things on Sunday, like some aisles would be blocked off. I think it was the Blue Law, was it? Somebody remind me, was it the Blue Law, I think? But you couldn't buy certain things on Sundays because I don't even remember what the reasoning was, but you couldn't buy things on Sundays or certain things on Sundays. So that's how far back I go. Now you can get your groceries delivered. You can go online, pick them, get them delivered to your door. So you can buy a car online. I mean, you can have a car delivered to your door. You can pretty much buy anything else in between, on Amazon or some form of digital website. So that's what made me think like this is really high demand. I want to go ahead and buy into this real estate and learn how to do it, and get in now. And I don't regret it for a second. Like, not for 1 second. Here I was thinking I was too old for this. As a Gen Xer, I was never going to be able to learn all this. My brain is old and full. My memory's not what it used to be. But then I also kept in mind that I've always been a learner. I've always been a lifetime learner. I like to learn about things and master them. I've always had interest in that. And so I just really threw myself in this program. I mean, it's not only a program, e-learning program that teaches you everything there is to know about digital marketing. Like I said, I've worked online. I'm kind of technology savvy, but I didn't know what algorithms were, or what's the best time to post and when to post hooks and all of this stuff that I've just followed step by step through the program and has taught me all of this. And I've got 3 of my social media platforms monetized. I'm actually recording a video to have my 4th one monetized and get that started tomorrow. So 4 of my social media accounts getting monetized that's what I'm working on. And I couldn't, like, it's great being a TikTok shop affiliate. Like, that's fantastic. That's fun. I've had fun with that. I have plenty of TikTok shop stuff around my house that I've purchased off the shop that I can share and make some money on that. But still, I'm only making 10 to 25% commission off a TikTok shop product, whereas the digital program, the marketing program for e-learning, I have 100% profit on 100% resale rights, and I can sell it over and over and over. Don't have any overhead, none, like no monthly payment, no bills, nothing. All I have to do is just be consistent and get on here online and tell people my story. And like I said, there is an audience out there. Out of 500 billion people, there's somebody who's interested in knowing why I'm doing this, how I'm doing this. This is not an MLM. That's one thing I love about it. I am not a salesperson. I do not want to do MLM. Never have, never wanted to get in that industry. Never one to bother friends and family. As a matter of fact, I rarely even post about this on Facebook because that's my friends and family social media. And I don't want it to be like, oh, here she comes again selling something else. Like, she's going to make me buy it or make me feel guilty, or do I need to unfollow her? No, because this is rejection free. I don't have to hear no. My business is 100% automated, working for me 24/7. I don't have to do anything but keep going, keep posting, keep telling about it, and just being real, like just being authentic. So I invested the $900 in the program and very quickly got that back. So that was easy. That was easy to get. I got that back very quickly. There's people in the community and mentors in the community that are making upwards of six figures or more in 3 to 6 months. Like, okay, I didn't believe that. I was skeptical. I was like, how are they doing this? And my mentor explained, okay, you can either sell, how many things on TikTok Shop would you have to sell to get to six figures? Okay. How many e-learning programs at 100% profit would you have to sell to get to six figures? Well, the answer is 111. So if your goal is six figures throughout the year, you only have to have 111 customers. And you don't have to go cold calling to get them. And you also are learning what a fantastic program this is. You're also learning how to monetize all your social medias, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. The program teaches you how to monetize all of those, all the streams of income. It teaches you how to do Canvas and use ChatGPT, none of which I really knew how to do. I can do the basic stuff on Canva, but not the stuff that that it was teaching me. It also teaches you how to build a brand. Like, I didn't know where my niche was, what my perfect customer looked like. Well, my perfect customer is probably somewhat like me, a Gen Xer who is either an empty nester or is about to be, or is going into the stage of empty nesting, which I am headed to. I have a senior and a sophomore. I also, just a fun fact, my youngest and my oldest child, I have 4 children. My youngest and my oldest child are 22 years apart. So I've been an empty nester before, but then started over. And so here I am doing this again. And so we're about to enter the empty nest stage for real this time. And so that was another thing, like, we're going to be empty nesters, and I want to be able to go see them and be part of their life and travel and see all the things. I feel like I've been raising kids for many, many years, and I have, and I've enjoyed my family time and doing things with my kids. But my husband and I have some places we want to visit, and my friends and I have some places we want to go that are on my bucket list. So I want to have the money to do those things. And right now in this economy, I think most everybody's, living paycheck to paycheck is really hard. So, if you're like me, that's kind of what's going on, is living paycheck to paycheck. How can I get some extra income without another job? I don't want to trade any more time for money. I can't do that. I don't want to buy into another, hey, you get a 401k, 2 weeks vacation, and 8 holidays. I don't want to do that. I want to truly retire and have something that's making money for me, a passive income, so that I can afford to do the things that I really want to do. So if you're interested in that too, if any of this resonates with you, then please click the link in my bio and for more information. Or you can email me if you're skeptical. Like I said, I'm a real person. You can email me. I will personally answer you back if you're skeptical about any part of this. I am happy to share more information with you. So thank you so much, and I hope everybody has a happy week.